Okay, then I start again.
SnessFresh versus Clover.
SnessFresh versus...
One of the best in the US versus one of the best in the EU.
Yeah, the best Mackle in the US versus the best Mackle in the EU.
Hey, I think this isn't going to be as... I know Clover downplays himself, but I definitely believe this is going to be a close game.
Yeah, this is definitely a competitive matchup.
Oh yeah. It's all going to come down to the fact that I do believe SNES still has the better on-stage presence, but when it comes to edge guarding, that's where Clover is the best.
That is where Clover has the advantage of playing on our servers from Americans. Which does play a big factor, as you can see in my matchup with Megas right there, because he's also American, that he clearly didn't have the reaction times as he needed when playing against a fast-playing Yuri like me. So
I definitely have felt that before from playing Civi on US servers.
Yeah.
SNES missing the down tilt, going the wrong way, but hits the up air though.
It doesn't matter. It gets down. Right. And the downer, and the downer.
That is most definitely a movable time.
That is the most Mackle thing you will ever see, ladies and gentlemen. And and there is the SNES.
Triple up air to get back to stage.
Triple up air to stage. Well, at least he didn't start doing side Bs, because then we'd have to call into question about the stalling rules. But that what he's doing is borderline, but it's still like, that is clearly
really
okay. But
that's more just getting yourself
exactly.
back to stage.
That's what I mean. Like
recovering.
But
high.
that is the type of that's recovering high. But like that is the type of thing he can do that can turn into stalling. That's what I mean.
And Clover just returning face like, I can do that too.
Yeah, exactly. And SnessFresh does not
right now.
This is quite close. Yeah, and with the upper. And with the rage that Clover has, they are both essentially tilted, and that's a back throw across the stage.
Coast to coast.
That is coast to coast across the stage. Just wow, that is strong.
Getting the side beat to get himself back to mid though.
Yeah, that is true. And the down B on stage, and SnessFresh falling for it. That is something we do love to see.
That reminds me of how I'm pretty sure Clover took a game with that in Season 9. Don't quote me on that.
And
oh my god, I think he's definitely with that.
That's over. Yeah.
Unfortunate way to start.
He just couldn't really do. Unfortunate way to end game 1. You mean?
Yeah, unfortunate way to start off the set. Hey, going back to the same stage,
Clover,
staying with the same characters.
That shows he has confidence that he can win this.
Yep. I will say that was a hilarious way to end. Like, it wasn't even any moves that killed him there. Like, that down tilt was just icing on the cake.
He was too. That down tilt was icing on the cake. He was too scared of the SnessFresh pressure of the upbeat when SnessFresh upbeat after him.
I think at that point he should have done forward air to knock him away and then got back to stage.
Exactly. Exactly. But he was too scared, and he realized he couldn't upbeat above SnessFresh because then he would just catch an up air and die.
Yeah.
So he really banked on drifting away and getting back, but he forgot to input a move to cancel the what should we call it? The special fall.
Yep.
So he was he ended up just being unactable, so just falling down with SNES.
Yeah. I will say we are seeing it again where Clover is kind of scared to approach when recovering.
Yeah. I feel like this is a bit of a mental matchup that he knows SNES is the better Mackle, so he shows him more respect than he needs to.
I think at this point...
It is a very difficult mental thing.
Definitely. I think if we... what he needs to realize is he is the best EU Macalon. And if he just clears his mind, just forgets about the fact that this is one of the best US players, he can do this.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of matchup with... That's the real matchup in his head there. That it's kind of like... It's the big brother complex. That he just sees SnessFresh as the better Macalon, so in his head he doesn't feel he can beat him. Even though skill-wise he definitely can, or there's definitely a chance of him doing it, especially on EU servers.
I mean, as I said, in Season 9, he wasn't exactly getting destroyed by SnessFresh, he even managed to take a game.
Yeah, he has taken games, and he has just continuously improved, and SnessFresh, being the professional that he is, probably does the same all the time, but still. It's something to consider, and he did not
special pull again, unfortunately. It is
but
kind of
did not punish it.
Yep.
And he gets the kill. Yeah, and with Max Rage Macalon, this is not like.
I swear to God, Sness
like
just
slowly needs a kill
towards him.
Yeah, and the back throw, of course, across coast to coast.
Coast again.
Is ridiculously powerful.
Oh yeah. I will say though, right now, Clover's making a good job of clawing his way back in.
He's definitely doing it. It's just the question of, can he close out this stock? That is the big question.
I think with him in this edgeguard situation, there's a possibility.
Yeah, it definitely is. But now SnessFresh being back on stage here. Yeah, going back to stage. He needs to close this out pretty quickly because.
And he does.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say because Macalon on rage can really run over you. So good job of closing out, and now. This can always go either way because even with Sness having a clear percent advantage, Rage Macalon once again is a factor. Rage is a factor, and as well as the fact that edge guards can just kill incredibly early. It's get off stage once, and Macalon.
I will say
he died.
Ooh. Almost taken it with force, but at this point Clover has to be careful when getting off the ledge. Because one back throw could do it at this point.
No,
Clover!
Not again.
No.
Oh, that is sad to see.
I forgot to appear.
Yeah, that is not how you want to go out.
You went out the same way you sent
in both games.